I literally saw the unexpected while traveling Rwanda. This African country is shockingly building a reputation with tourists. Being the most cleanest and organized country, tourism is growing and it's on point. It's one of the easiest countries to do business in. Corruption index is one of the lowest in the world. Its national carrier, Rwanda Air, is becoming Africa's next biggest airline.
And it doesn't end there.
Rwanda keeps investing so much in its national security and is now ranked the 6th safest country in the world for solo travelers. The Basketball African League launched its billion-dollar league in Rwanda.
This speaks so much about this country, but it has not always been like this. On the April 6th, 1994, they all woke up to a loud sound, only to discover that the plane which the president was on was shot down.
The experts concluded that the missile was fired by extremist Hutus.
Anarchy took over the system. The Hutus were killing the Tutsis.
Of 250,000 people.
And in over 100 days, over 1 million people lost their lives right here in Rwanda. I mean, look at this.
They just discriminate, and they were saying that Tutsis are like cockroaches. They are not human beings.
The Belgians used the Tutsis to run the country. Then when they left the power to the Hutus. And of course, the Hutus took revenge on the elite Tutsis for years of repression.
This used to be our national ID or identity card. It used to show you your names, where you are coming from, stuff like that. This time we didn't have this. We used to be Rwandans. After genocide, the government come and then try to build the country, trying to bring the justice together, trying to unite all the Rwandans and show them there is no race, everyone is a Rwandan, and then they build the country as you can see right now.
26 years after the genocide, Kigali has worked so hard to reinvent itself.
What I want to do in this video is sell the Rwanda story to you in this short film or content as you will. I want to give you the reasons to come visit Rwanda and explore the land on 1,000 hills. To make it easy for you, I created a Rwanda travel guide like I always do, right? This PDF would serve as a guide all through your stay in Rwanda, showing you the visa process, both the affordable and luxury apartment, the best getaway resort outside of Kigali, best places to visit, and all of the requirements needed so you do not have to pay hundreds of dollars hiring a local tour company, right? So to download the travel guide, look at the description section of this video. Let's talk accommodation.
You've got quite a number of options, from luxurious resorts nestled in the rainforest or the volcanoes to 5-star hotels with significant history way back in the 1900s.
If you're a budget traveler like me, you can do the short stay apartments or Airbnb, all at decent rates. And this area is actually called Kiyovo. It's an A-list area because just a stone throw you have the president's house. So the name of the apartment is called Daystar Inn apartment. It's actually two twin duplex. You have 4 bedrooms here, you have 4 bedrooms here. Because you're watching this video and because you want to visit Rwanda, you're going to get a good deal if you want to stay here for yourself, all right? This is what the living room looks like, right? You have a couch and a table, there's 65-inch TV. So this right here is the open kitchen / the dining, which you're really not going to use, right? This is what the backyard looks like. All right, guys, so this is what the primary bedroom looks like. It's the most spacious room in the whole, duplex. Some of the rooms have balconies, but this one seems to have like a very big balcony. the biggest TV right here in the room. So this is what the bathroom looks like. Very spacious with a standing shower, WC, and a vanity, right? So there are separate twin duplex, and they are each going for $250 a day. If you want to get just a room right here, the room right here in front is going for 60 USD, while the other rooms are going for 50 USD. But the good thing now is the owners of the apartment are giving my viewers a 5% off. So all you just have to do is look below this video. You're going to see the travel guide or a contact info for this apartment.
With over 100 hotels, including the big names like the Marriott, the Radisson Blu, and the Hilton, but arguably the best known is the Hotel de Mille, Colline.
It was at this hotel where over 2,000 people came to seek, refuge because the Hutus kept killing the Tutsis. So a lot of people ran here because it's a French-owned company, so they seek comfort right here in the hotel. So over the years, this hotel has now, become an icon right here in Rwanda.
The story inspired the film Hotel Rwanda.
This pool that I'm swimming in right now served as a source of water for the people that came here to seek refuge, What are they doing?
I'm sorry, sir. They shut down the water. This is all we have.
There was no water supply, so the people right here come here to this pool and drink the water. And being here in this pool myself brings a lot of memories because I watch a lot of documentaries and movies about the genocide in 1994. It's what a privilege,
26 years later, this hotel has been rebranded to meet international standard.
It has always been a long time wish for me to visit this hotel, and I'm super pumped. I'm glad I actually had the opportunity to come visit, Hotel de Mille, Colline.
I stayed here for some nights and I loved it.
Come in, guys, let me show you what a junior suite gets you in Hotel de Mille, Colline. This is the living area, and then on this end you have the view of Kigali. Oh my god, this is what the room looks like. Very lovely. For people who love luxury, you have this for you, a king size bed. You still have a view right here in the room. So you have a vanity, with 2 washers, a very big mirror, your WC, and a standing shower. For those with a little more money to spend, I've got something for you.
This is one and only Gorilla's Nest, a 31-hectare resort with only 21 rooms in the eucalyptus forest. The cheapest room here goes for about $5,000, in peak seasons up to $22,000 per night. It is the most expensive resort in Africa.
In an upcoming episode, I'll tour this luxurious resort. So stay subscribed to the channel if you want to see that, or go ahead and download the Rwanda travel guide for more options on accommodation.
Rwanda is often referred to as the land on 1,000 hills. It's a landlocked country in East Africa. The western part of the country is dominated by mountains, and the eastern is being defined by forests, savannas, plains, and swamps. Lake Kivu makes up a significant part of Rwanda's western borders. The roads are really small and curvy. Traveling through Rwanda, you would never run out of views. I was stunned on how a country can be this beautiful. Nice weather prevails, making the country a pleasant spot to call home.
Let's talk transportation.
You've got options if you want to commute around town. Uber, Bolt, or whatever you're used to doesn't work here. They've got their own e-cabs called Move by Volkswagen. It works just like Uber. Price ranges from $15 to $25 US.
Of course, if you're on a tight budget.
These motorbikes are the cheapest way to move around town, costing about 50 cents all the way to $2. I used it a lot, not because it was super cheap, but it gives me the ability to soak up the fresh air and shoot some epic B-rolls of the city, as you can see.
Another cheap way of moving around town for the fit travelers is this Gura bikes. You would find a lot of bike garages like this around the city.
So here what you do, you just download an app. There's an app called Gura Ride. Then there's this book, they're gonna write your names and take your ID and then put it in here.
It's really cheap, it's really affordable.
And then they will charge you 200 Rwandan francs per hour, which is very cheap. It's like 20 cents per hour. Rwanda has beautiful roads, so it's really easy for you to drive around.
but something you have to know is only for the very fit people, because Kigali is a country on a hill, so you have a lot of climbing and descending to do. So you will need to hire a car if you want to explore other regions or visit the Akagera National Park, as the public transportation is not so reliable for people that just want to get that experience. And yes, of course, I've got a plug for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Actually, if you want the $60, it is discount.
Okay, this is the one I paid for.
This is the one you paid for.
Oh, okay.
So you can pick it tomorrow. But if you want that one, is $120 a day.
$120.
Yes, self-drive.
Yeah.
We need $500 for deposit. And then also we do the checklist.
Yeah.
So that when you take the car, you have to bring it as it is.
As it is, okay.
And then we bring the fuel as the level of the fuel it has.
Oh, okay.
We normally take your passport,
Okay.
your driving license, then telephone number and your email, and that's it. You
Okay.
get the car.
All right, nice doing business with you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. To see the best restaurants and cafes in Kigali, I shared a lot of them in the Rwanda Travel Guide PDF. So go ahead and download that. The link is in the description. Over to the part you've been waiting for. But before we go ahead and explore Rwanda, I mean showing you the best places to visit in Rwanda, let's first thank the sponsors of this video, OctaFX. If you've never heard of OctaFX, it's a reliable global trading platform that combines everything a trader needs in an easy-to-use app, like making fast deposits and withdrawals, trading simultaneously in all accounts without spillage or delay. Since 2011, OctaFX has offered high-end trading experience to more than 10 million trading accounts in 150 countries. In addition, OctaFX provides free basic course for those new to trading. They also conduct webinars, they send newsletters with market insights for you to keep up with the recent changes in the forex market. Forex trading involves a lot of risks. I would not recommend to you investing without prior expertise. To start trading with OctaFX, follow these 3 steps. First, you'd have to download the OctaFX trading app by following the link in the description of this video. The second thing you have to do is open a demo account with any amount. I actually opened mine with $3,000. Yeah, it's a demo account, so you can use this to practice trading without thinking of losing money. Step number 3, you can now switch to a real account as soon as you find your trading strategy and double your deposit with my promo code Steven. Kickstart your forex trading journey by downloading the OctaFX trading app through the link in the description, or you can find more information on OctaFX.com. Thank you OctaFX for sponsoring this video, and now let's continue with the Travel Rwanda video.
Tourism is growing rapidly thanks to the country's natural beauty, endangered animals, and good leadership. The government of Rwanda is investing so much in its tourism sector and creating a massive buzz with its Visit Rwanda campaign. Today, tourism in Rwanda is the largest foreign exchange earner and has generated over 90,000 jobs so far. The Arsenal Football Club partnership is one of the many ways the government of Rwanda is positioning the destination into the hearts and minds of prospective visitors. A deal costing them more than $41.4 million.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, are some of the best places you can visit in Rwanda.
Encounter a unique opportunity to see the gorillas in their natural habitats as they go about their daily lives. Trekking gorilla in Rwanda is safe, relatively accessible,
but extremely expensive.
When anyone thinks of visiting Rwanda, the first thing that comes to mind is the gorilla trekking. But on the other hand, it is something everyone can afford to do. It costs about $1,500 per person.
I actually heard there's a whole strategy behind this.
There's a high-end strategy in order to control the influx of traffic, human traffic into the forests.
I understand the government has spent so much on building tourism in the country, but Simon, $1,500 to go see gorillas, I'm good. I'm good, But of course, if you can afford it, then why not?
One of the most interesting and popular attractions in the Ndukwu forest is the Ndukwu Canopy Walk.
Alright guys, so we are at the Ndukwu National Park, and I've always been hearing about the Canopy Walkway and how like it's one of the longest in Africa. So I've been looking up for the day I would have to embark on that journey myself. So yeah, they were giving us sticks to use, and cause it might get rainy anytime, and I'm just thinking about my shoes getting messed up in the mud, but I think that's what adventure is all about, right?
Suspended above the ravine in the lush montane forest of the Ndukwu National Park, the Canopy Walkway provides an exhilarating perspective on the ancient treetops and wildlife. Accessible only with a tour guide, entrance fee here is about $50 for foreigners and $5 for locals. The view from the suspended bridge also enables visitors to get above the tree canopies in order to get a bird-eye view of the surrounding forest. Lake Kivu in Kibuye, west of Rwanda, is surrounded by magnificent mountains and has deep emerald green waters covering a surface of about 2,700 square kilometers. It is Rwanda's largest lake and the 6th largest in Africa.
We have mountains, hills, expensive resort and hotel. I visited Lake Kivu and quickly hopped on a boat operated by Lake Kivu Boat Tours.
There are many islands scattered across Lake Kivu. One I found very interesting is named Napoleon Island because it is shaped in the form of Napoleon Hill's heart.
Swimming cows right here in Lake Kivu, right?
Yeah.
We paid a lot of money to come see cows swim.
Yeah, man.
Swimming cows. I did not believe I actually paid to watch cows swim. Thinking about it now, it's very funny. But yeah, that's what we do when we travel and tour places. Alright, so what can you tell us about Lake Kivu?
One part is Rwandan, and then another part is for Congo.
Okay.
And we don't have dangerous animal in Lake Kivu. We do have ornery fish. The maximum of depth of this Lake Kivu is 495 meters.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's deep.
Deep, man.
The second in Africa. And it's beautiful. You see there is beautiful islands as well.
After touring the islands, we witnessed the local fishermen fish sambaza, the small sardine fish. Canoeing and kayaking is very popular on Lake Kivu, but most importantly is the stunning scenery and fresh air. There are many resorts all around the lake. You can download the Rwanda travel guide to see the options you've got.
A place I would like you to check out is the Gorilla's Guardian Village.
While most of the focus of the Volcano National Park falls squarely onto the animals, this cultural village puts the spotlight back onto the people. We visited and got to experience the Rwanda village life by grinding seeds and taking part in the traditional Inturi dance. Even partaking in the marriage of a king to his queen.
Your Highness.
They should come before me over here. I guess you're wondering how I ended up here, but yeah, I was the ruler of the kingdom, and of course, yes, I got married to a woman that I have never met before.
I had the opportunity to attend the Miss Rwanda Pageantry 2022, and wow, it was like a football match. This event is really special to the people of Rwanda. All the ladies compete for who is the most pretty, intelligent, and one that is culturally molded. The winner goes ahead to tackle a challenge that has direct impact on a certain community in Rwanda. It is very emotional and entertaining to watch. It happens once a year towards May, so you should check that out if you are into something like that. Rwanda is a country that has a tragic history and series of events. We all watched the Hotel Rwanda movie. I did too, and this was one of my many motivations for visiting Rwanda. Many consider this movie to be false. However, the Genocide Memorial Site is a place where you can visit and get first-hand information about the 1994 genocide. The remains of over 250,000 Rwandese were buried here. The Genocide Memorial Site helps students and tourists understand the real events that happened leading up to the 1994 genocide, what happened before, during, and after the genocide. The center is a permanent memory to those who fell victim to the genocide and serve as a place in which the bereaved can bury their family and friends.
I love history so much, and if you're like me, you should visit the memorial site. They have several locations around the country, and yes, of course, entry is free.
After a 5-day trip, I returned to Kigali.
There's something right here in Rwanda called umuganda, right? I just had to experience it for myself.
If there is umuganda, you are not allowed to do your own activity. You are supposed to go and join the community to do this screening, construct roads and those kind of stuff.
Every last Saturday of the month, you know, the streets are going to be empty and everybody comes out and try to clean the roads, you know, pick the dirt on the road, plant trees, you know. This has been a culture for the Rwandese. And that is why when you come right here in Rwanda, you're going to see the roads are really clean. There are several videos about Rwanda being the cleanest country in Africa, and that is true. This right here is a zebra crossing. As a matter of fact, there are cars on my left and on my right. These guys are very, very disciplined, and this is the first African country I have gotten to truly experience true zebra crossing, where the people crossing the road at allocated spots like this are the priority. Thank you guys so much for watching this video to the very end, and don't forget to download the Rwanda Travel Guide PDF that would help you visit and tour Rwanda. Special thanks to OctaFX for sponsoring this video, and please guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and of course until the next video, I will see you guys soon.